We're going to talk about the 4 like kitchen gadgets that we find most.
I don't think there's a number.
Oh, is it
4?
Oh, we're always about 4.
I think you have a thing with 4.
I do. We're just going to talk about the kitchen gadgets that we find most useful for weight loss. So,
I think
Sophia's going to start with
honestly, this is Sarah's topic because
I'm all about it, so I'll talk too because I'm so excited.
I'm probably the most basic individual when it comes to preparing my meals. Like for me, I am a little boring and I don't need anything super fancy. Basically, as long as I can eat edible food, then I'm fine.
As long as it's not cardboard.
Yeah. So I basically just need a stove and a pan. I really like the microwave, and that's literally all I will use. I can eat the same thing or prepare similar meals over and over and over again, and I don't get bored. I love trying new food, but I feel like I value the time that I can spend doing other things a little bit more, and so I try to keep everything super basic, where I will even eliminate certain ingredients just because it takes out one extra step. But I know Sarah, she's super creative, and it's actually one of the things, I look at some of the things that she puts on our Instagram channels, or I'm sorry, our Instagram profile, and I just see the stuff and I'm like, wow, that one, it's fucking beautiful. And
but that's the thing.
Two, it looks edible. It looks so challenging, and
it doesn't, because I, like Sophia, I don't like challenging steps. I don't like challenging ingredients. So the tools that I found most useful, which we're going to talk about right now, they're things that just, they make life easier, and I think they take away steps. Like, so for my Vitamix, like that's
first
used.
Just qualify this by saying that these aren't things that these are things that I use. Some of them are things I want to use.
And she's successful.
But they're also things that Sarah didn't use from the get-go.
So
these are things that she's introduced because, like she said, they make her life easier.
And they make things more palatable to me, but they're not.
So you're saying they're not requirements is your number 1?
Not number 1, no order.
Okay.
Just Vitamix. So for me, I like smoothies, and a Vitamix will blend it, because I like to add like steamed and frozen cauliflower. I add steamed and frozen broccoli and zucchini, and if you're going to make a smoothie that has these ingredients and spinach and kale, the Vitamix just whizzes it all up, and the consistency is there. You don't get chunks of weird stuff.
Vitamix.
I wish I could give you mine.
I wish you could give me yours too. But you know what? I hate cleaning them.
I don't like that. But I found recently you can clean it by just adding water and soap and blending it, and then it cleans it. So you don't actually have to like clean it. So Vitamix.
I think for me the thing is like the idea of having to have a specific place for it.
Yeah, it is on the counter.
And then taking out the blade and then drying the blade, and I'm really particular about drying.
Stuck.
I'm really particular about like that smell of like when you put the lid on stuff and then it has like that
exactly what you're
moldy smell. Like I just don't want to deal with it.
So you could just like not have the lid on it, but
that's like a whole other, those are like little things that I try to eliminate.
The blade is stuck. So it's what's convenient. It's a lid and the Vitamix and the base.
So it's not a removable
blade.
Okay.
So I just found like smoothies taste great, but you can do other things. I make my chia seed pudding in there. Like it just blends it up, and the consistency is always the same, and it's powerful. So Vitamix is definitely up there on my list.
I like that one.
And then
that would be one of my dream ones too.
Spiralizer.
I want one of those.
That I feel, because we're not into like pastas and stuff like that, you can do zucchini noodles with a spiralizer. You could do sweet potato noodles, you could do butternut squash noodles, and it just enhances.
I don't think they're gonna know what you said because you said those really fast.
You can make zucchini noodles and sweet potato noodles and butternut squash noodles, so it opens up alternative like pasta-y items and makes your salads look sometimes like salads look so boring, and this just enhances your salad look.
How often do you use it, the spiralizer? Like now?
It's like, I hate cleaning it. That's a problem.
It is messy to clean?
There's parts.
Okay.
So it's just, you gotta like try to clean it. Okay. I use it probably twice a week when I'm like consistently making meals that have it, but like twice a week. Because you can meal prep it.
That's what I was going to ask you. So
Yeah.
you can, because I've seen at Costco they have like the prepackaged one.
Oh, and everywhere's selling noodles and stuff.
So I would assume you can like freeze them, or you obviously
You could
refrigerate
freeze them. Yeah, you can refrigerate. I think it lasts like probably 3 days good.
Okay.
In the refrigerator, and so.
Do you have a favorite recipe that you make with it? Like,
yes.
what is it?
I like
Yes.
meatballs.
Did you see the smile on her face?
I like meatballs with marinara sauce and zoodles, which are zucchini noodles. Like, that's my go-to.
That was your original. I remember when you first got your spiralizer, it was zoodles everything.
Yes.
And I thought she was a magician. I was like, how is she
No,
making
there's
this
like
wonderful?
literally a machine.
Yeah.
Like, there's a tool that does it. And
I was like, if Sarah can do it, then I must be able to do it, but I don't know how she's doing it.
No, it's if literally anything that I make, like, it cannot require more than 5 minutes of my time, of my actual time.
Yeah.
Which doesn't bring into the next one, but have you heard
You
of
were
my
looking
air
for a
fryer? I was
transition.
looking for a transition, but it wasn't going to get there. So I showed you, because you have heard of my air fryer.
Yes.
So I first.
What is it, first of all? Or what does it do?
So it basically.
Because I've never heard of it.
Okay, I've heard about it like probably 3 or 4 years ago. A client had told me that their mom bought them an air fryer, and I thought, like, I just dismissed it, which was so stupid.
You were like,
of me.
WTF.
I was so dumb. I was just like, oh, cool, and just like didn't really pay attention.
What did she describe it as?
Something that fries your food, and I'm not big on fried foods, so I like didn't see the appeal in it. However, I failed to miss the conversation entirely because you don't have to use a ton of oil. So that's the benefit of it, as usual.
So it's not as much oil. I'm sorry.
Not as much oil, and it crisps and fries your food with minimal oil, like dramatically minimal. So you get that same.
I watched Sarah do this. And it was like the quickest thing. Like, she literally just chopped up some sweet potato, slathered some coconut oil on it. I wouldn't, slather's the wrong word because she put so little in there. Tossed it in. We're chatting it up for a good 10-15 minutes. And then she pulls it out and it's like crispy sweet potato. It was awesome.
It's amazing. Like, it literally requires no work. The cleanup is the easiest out of all of those, like, tools we just
I don't think I even saw you clean it.
Because it was that quick. Like, magic.
Because she doesn't clean it.
No, it's so... No, I do.
Kidding.
It's not cleaned right now because I used it yesterday. But okay, so I do a zucchini. Like, roast all my vegetables in there now because it makes it the same consistency, not consistency, texture every single time they're roasted. I like them a little burnt. So they're perfect. You can add sweet potatoes in there. I already said vegetables.
What I thought was really cool is the bread that you can bake things in there.
You can bake things in there. I do chicken fingers in there, like crispy almond flour crusted chicken fingers in there. What else have I done? If I get like little microwavable like Hillary's bites, they're like these little veggie bites. You just pop them in there, put them in the air fryer.
And for those, you don't need to add extra oil,
no,
right?
because there's oil, there's coconut oil or an olive oil or whatever already added to it, so it just crisps up. You don't have to use a pan. I highly suggest looking into an air fryer. I'm new to it still, so I don't have any recipes for anybody.
Send us recipes.
We'll
taste test them.
Or go and look up an air fryer, because if you're someone who's like all about French fries and like whatever chicken wings and
yeah, it's a healthy way of
frying
still
your
getting
food.
that fried food that you want, or that texture, because a lot of people are really
It's
big
all
on texture.
the texture, I feel.
But without adding as much of the fat that you would need to fry
So
it.
like traditionally fried
But
food.
just really quick, which I think this is hilarious. I mean, it wasn't hilarious at the moment, but the reason why Sarah got this air fryer is because she almost set her house on fire.
Yeah, so
She didn't want to tell you.
I had a grease fire, and it's been 3 months and I'm still, like, I haven't used the oven. I'm terrified. So I have managed to feed my family of 3 without an oven solely because of this air fryer.
And we live in Southern California and it gets freaking hot.
And it's not a problem with
And
this air
now
fryer.
you don't have to turn on the oven.
And I don't have to turn on the oven. I'm not gonna have a grease fire, so that's a plus. Yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah.
That's why I got it.
I like your options. I think I have room in my life for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first one I'm going to try is the spiralizer.
That, I feel like for you and your lifestyle, that one would benefit you the most currently.
Mm-hmm. I'm not big on smoothies.
No.
And
no,
I'm
you're
not like patient enough to let things crisp up and
Okay,
fry.
12 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not patient enough. So the fact that I can just like get an arm workout in and like spiralize
You do
things,
get a little workout. That's
I'm good.
really true.
I'm good.
And you don't, like we said, you don't need any of these, but as I look back at my journey, I feel like these would have been amazing in the beginning. So that's why we're offering our advice to you with these ones, because you can still lose weight without them, but they make the process that much better.
If
And
you feel
open
like
up
you're
the
getting
doors.
bored with your diet, I think her suggestions are
Air
awesome.
fryer changes that up because it allows you to do so
She
much
loves
with
her
it.
air fryer
I know
so much.
so
right now.
much. I can't wait to use it.
But yeah, share your favorite appliances with us too, and we'll probably discover some new ones.
I know, I'm excited. I think there's
I feel
so
like you
much
discover
more
a lot
out
more
there.
than I do.
Yeah, I'm always on like Williams Sonoma, just like looking at what new gadgets are out there, just because I want to know like what will make my life easier. And like I'm not Martha Stewart, so I don't have time and patience and poise to like cook and all that stuff. So I need things that are gonna make my life easier, and these definitely.
I love your mentality though, because I think for me, my mentality is more like things are fine. Why change it? And Sarah's always like, this is fucking annoying. How do I make this better?
Yes, I
So
can't.
she's like our process improvement person, and I'm just like let's not mess with it if it works. But
Yeah.
that's it. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Thank you for watching.